There's no doubt that homemade bread is delicious, but not everyone has the time or desire to mix, knead, and babysit a ball of dough while it rises. The entire process can take multiple hours, which isn't convenient or practical for many people. Enter the modern bread machine. By simply adding all of the ingredients and pushing a few buttons, a bread machine does the rest of the work for you, actually making the bread, rendering the process quicker and easier. Plus, you can control what's going into your bread and try your hand at several varieties, from white bread to artisan loaves. Here are the best bread machines according to hours of bread making tests. 1. Zojirushi Home Bakery Virtuoso Plus Breadmaker. Anyone who takes home baking seriously will appreciate all the features and options packed into the Zojirushi Breadmaker. And its performance in lab and home tests made it our best overall pick. It has 15 different pre-programmed courses for jam and cake, as well as a wide variety of types of bread, each with the choice of light, medium, or dark crust. But you can also create your own custom programs. This machine has 2 kneading paddles to make sure no bits of flour are left unmixed, and a 13-hour delay timer so you can wake up to hot, fresh bread for breakfast. A large window even lets you check the progress of your bread as it bakes. 2. Hamilton Beach HomeBaker 2-pound bread maker. The Hamilton Beach HomeBaker might be somewhat less heavy-duty than more expensive machines, but our lab found that it delivered delicious bread with that crisp crust and chewy texture that scream home bake. It has built-in settings for lots of different types of breads, as well as cakes and jams, and it can make either a 2-pound or 1.5-pound loaf using the same pan and paddle. Advanced bakers might be disappointed, however, as its 12 settings don't include any custom programmable options. The HomeBaker performed quite well in our lab tests, producing a loaf of fluffy sandwich-style white bread and an evenly baked banana bread using the recipes in the manual. 3. Breville Custom Loaf Bread Maker. With automatic and custom programs, a pause function so you can reshape the dough or add a glaze before baking, and the ability to store up to 9 personal recipes, the Breville Custom Loaf Bread Maker will take your home chef skills to the next level. It can make variable-sized loaves of up to 2.5 pounds with gluten-free, yeast-free, crusty loaf, dough/pasta, and jam options. This bread machine is packed with cool features that impress the lab, like a dispenser for nuts, fruits, or other mix-ins that releases the ingredients at just the right point in the process to be thoroughly incorporated. It also has a 60-minute backup battery and can keep working in the event of a power outage, and a collapsing kneading blade that folds down prior to baking. The instructions include 60 pages of recipes for things like jams, chutneys, jellies, pasta doughs, and yogurt, in addition to breads of many kinds. 4. Zojirushi Home Bakery Mini Bread Maker. Great for students, singles, couples, or anybody who only needs a sandwich or 2 worth of bread at a time. This slim machine produces 1-pound loaves and can fit in smaller spaces, yet it still has many of the features you'd find in top-quality full-size machines. Settings include basic bread, regular or firm, soft bread, French bread, bread dough, cookies/pasta dough, cake, jam, and quick baking. The crust can be set for regular or light, and the quick baking setting produces a loaf of bread in less than 2 hours. Our lab loved how easy this machine was to use and found its results up to par with most of the full-size units they tested. 5. Cuisinart Compact Automatic Bread Maker. This machine produces full-size loaves but takes up less counter real estate than full-size bread machines. Perfect for small kitchens or counters crowded with gadgets, it has a space-saving design and modern stainless steel look that weighs in at just over 10 pounds. So it's even easy to take on and off the counter if you want to store it elsewhere. The Cuisinart Compact features 12 cooking programs and 3 crust shades: light, medium, dark, with options including gluten-free bread, jams, sauces, cake, and more. It claims to accommodate up to a 2-pound loaf, though the lab found that largest dough batches rose into the lid of the machine and then deflated. We recommend sticking to 1.5-pound recipes. Keep in mind that larger, denser loaves of bread require more power to bake. Most bread machines have somewhere between 500 to 1000 watts of power. If you plan to bake heavy breads and cakes, or loaves with lots of add-ins like nuts, seeds, or dried fruit, you'll want to look for a bread machine on the higher end of that wattage range to ensure it can bake fully and evenly.